All right, guys, it is indeed a Tasty Tuesday. It is time for another family classic, MeMaw's meatloaf and taters. Marianne from Max Meals. So, of course, here's what you need. Of course, you need, well, hamburger. Meatloaf. You need the meat, right? You got your peppers, onions, and vegetables, eggs, sugar. Now, some people make it with ketchup. We're going to actually do it with some pasta sauce. You've also got yourself some beef stewed tomatoes, half and half, and a few other items here for us. Of course, the details right on the website as to what you need. But let's get going. We've already gone ahead and taken the taters, which you need as well. Right. And we've diced them up. We're going to cook them.
There we go.
All right, so those are in. The taters are going to cook for about 10 minutes. Now let's go ahead and get our meatloaf ready. The loaf of the meat.
The loaf of the meat, exactly.
All right, so we're going to prep our vegetables first. We're going to take the green pepper. Of course, the easy way to do is take the top off that. So we'll set that one for strips, and we'll go ahead and toss this in here.
Right. We're going to put everything in one container, one bowl.
So take our onion, grab that. All right, we'll go ahead and pulverize the onions.
Perfect.
Just like that.
It smells so good, too.
Oh, I love it. I do love the way this stuff smells.
Yes. And you can use any kind of tomato, Roma, beef steak, whatever you want.
All right, guys, put that in. And we're going to go ahead and put the other tomatoes in here as well.
Right.
Just to make it all work.
And while he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and crack 3 eggs into this.
That is ready to go.
Perfect. And we're going to whisk that real well. Just want to make sure those eggs are nicely beaten up. We'll have all the ingredients and recipe at the website.
You can always condense everything too, so if you want to go with small, if it's just you or...
I'm going to go ahead and put some spices in there.
All right.
So we've got a little bit of oregano.
Oh, it smells so good already.
We're going to get some savory in here. All right. And some celery salt, because this is, you would be surprised at how many things you could put celery salt in. And add some breadcrumbs, Italian-style breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs are also going to help take up some of the wetness that's here from the egg and the batter.
That is correct.
So it's going to give it a little consistency.
Yes. They don't remember old school recipes like this, but my grandmother, she wrote everything down for me. So you just want to make sure that that is mixed well, and the best way to do that is really with your hands. You can feel it, and you can kind of mold it into just a big round ball
of meat.
All
right, guys, we're going to come back here a little while on a Tasty Tuesday. We're going to finish up getting the loaf ready. We're going to go ahead and mash up our taters and get to the eating table because I'm already getting hungry. Guys, it smells so good. We're going to come back on a Tasty Tuesday. All right, guys, we're continuing on a Tasty Tuesday, getting ready for this is MeMaw's meatloaf.
Yes, it is.
Marianne Keim from Max Meals. So we've got all the ingredients in the meat, put in some spices, and just finishing up. And yes, kids, it's okay to play with your food when you're in the kitchen. Of course, we went ahead and smashed all the all the vegetables up, all the eggs, and that you can see where the breadcrumbs really have taken up and soaked up a lot of that juice.
Right.
So you've got yourself a nice, almost dry loaf.
Right.
So throw a little sugar in there if you don't mind, Marianne. Cut the acidity just a little bit.
You don't need a lot, just a little bit, just to cut that. And this is in lieu of ketchup. A lot of people will put ketchup in theirs. And if you use ketchup, that's fine. Just don't put any additional sugar. And I think that's pretty good there, Tyler.
All right.
In the meat, so that's going to kind of coat your pan for you. And then you can just pour that out when you take it out of the oven.
There you go.
There you go. And we're just going to make that flat across the entire pan. All right, and we're just going to pour a little bit more of this spaghetti sauce over the top. And again, we're going to use our peppers just to make it pretty. You can cut it however you want to. I always like to cut it in strips. I think we're good to go now.
Beautiful. Guys, we have preheated the oven to 400 degrees, and that is good to go. So it is time to go over to the cooking hole. There we go. Just like that. And we say those magic words. Echo. Set timer for 45 minutes. All right, so we've gone ahead and cooked the potatoes for about 30 minutes on high, and they are ready to be smashed. Come on, let's go. Just a call and do. Want to get that that water out of there. Now these good hot taters are also going to help melt that butter down for us as well. We got a stick of butter in there. You can use margarine. I like butter.
Butter, definitely
much better. So I'm going to use a masher real quick and just kind of start the mashing process. We're going to whip them in a minute. Now guys, you can also, this is sour cream, but you can also use plain Greek yogurt. It's a healthy alternative. Yes. And believe me, even like on a baked potato, you're not going to, you really can't tell the difference. Here we go.
All right,
and put a little cream in there, a little half and half.
All right.
There we go.
Are you ready?
Commence the whipping.
Whip it up. You still want to leave a little bit of the chunks in there just so you know they're real potatoes. But none of those flakes. No.
Echo cancel. It's time to get the loaf out of the cooking hole. Come on. Oh, this is going to be good. Look at that. All right, y'all. Oh, yeah. This is hot. This is hot. Oh, that's not bad. All right, guys. We're gonna drain the grease off as well, so that way it doesn't get absorbed back into the burger, because we use a little bit of high fat content on the burger. All right, guys. So we're gonna let that cool for just a couple of minutes, and we're gonna get the eating table ready. All right, guys. We're at the eating table.
Yes.
We have MeMaw's meatloaf, just like MeMaw did it.
Yes.
Marianne, and some yummy mashed potatoes. It's always a test if you don't need gravy on your taters. They're good taters.
I think these are going to be amazing.
I'm not waiting. Here we go.
Let's go.
Oh, MeMaw done it right.
She did.
Directions and recipes right there at the website, guys. It is a Tasty Tuesday. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Mm.